Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Keep clapping. Yeah. I actually don't care for dinosaurs all that much. Everybody kill that guy. Prehistoric creatures, corporate greed, political corruption, divine intervention, and homoeroticism? What do you get when you take all these ideas and stir them together in a big glowing cauldron while cackling maniacally? Fuck, I have a cold. You get the subject of today's video, Prehistoric Emergence by Azun Studios. That's right, we're covering another analog horror dinosaur series. Hell, it's practically a subgenre in itself. I mean, it makes sense it's gone to that point, because who doesn't like dinosaurs? Think carefully before you answer. There's tons of different series we could talk about when it comes to our big scaly friends. Actually dinosaurs had feathers. But I have been sleeping on Prehistoric Emergence, and shame on you guys for keeping this juicy, succulent peach away from my dry, thirsty lips. I actually had this put on my radar by Lizardmen Inc. Looking forward to talking about more Obelisk, by the way. This is a series that started right around the time that I started making videos, actually. And I was always loosely aware of it, but every time I checked out the first episode, I just got really broad. Oh, sorry, I misspelled bored in the script. I'll just keep it completely real. The first couple episodes of this series just aren't very good. No! Like, it's nothing awful, and it is essential world building for when we get to the latter half of the series, but it's just a typical analog horror trope of text-to-speech voice giving you an emergency alert that a colony of Max Rebos is invading Encino, California. And it committed a cardinal sin that I thought I could never forgive.
You need to leave!
Yeah, it was pretty much at that point that I completely lost interest in this series, and it just faded into the back of my mind. But unlike other unnamed creators who were called out for similar things and just ended up doubling back down, Azun actually took this criticism in stride and learned from it and ended up making the series way better for it. So forgive me if I breeze through the first couple of videos because I want to get to the good stuff. We open on an emergency alert.
Warning, your data is at risk of being bought and sold around the internet, us exposing you to spam calls, phishing emails, and...
Wait a minute. This isn't the right video. This video is sponsored by Aura! These lovely little Marpolias are what's known as data brokers. They're companies that buy and sell your data and pass it all around the web, thus filling up your inbox with spam marketing and phishing emails. They do all this without your consent, and they rake in billions.
What the hell is going on?
And sure, they are legally required to remove your data, but they make the process about as simple as trying to understand this emergency alert voice. But with Aura's data broker removal tool, they take care of the hard part, automatically removing your info from these sites and making sure it stays that way. They also give you up-to-date alerts on the security of your data. It's like having an emergency alert for, say, if there's a breach in a major payment platform and hackers were able to access my funds and withdraw $1,007 from my account balance, I mean your balance. With Aura, you can find out about leaks and breaches long before the harm is done, and take steps to protect yourself. Aura is an all-in-one digital security platform. You'll get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your data secure, plus other useful features like a VPN, antivirus, and password manager. So if you're ready to protect yourself and your data, visit aura.com/Anthony Gallego for a 14-day free trial. And finally make it so you don't have to listen to this thing anymore.
Your hair is dumb.
Huh? What'd you say? We open on an emergency alert telling us to stay as far away from the ocean as possible. The reason for which being something truly unprecedented.
Unprecedented marine activity has been detected, with reports of previously extinct oceanic species reappearing and exhibiting aggressive behavior.
So did they have this alert pre-recorded? Prehistoric creatures have reappeared in our oceans. Species like the Mosasaurus, the Dunkleosteus, and worst of all, the Megalodon. The reason for the reappearance of these thought to be extinct species is currently unknown, but if scientists know one thing, it's that it has absolutely nothing to do with that massive blue hole in the ocean. You gotta be a big dumb poopy head to think those things are related. Then we just get some National Geographic info on these creatures that have reappeared. Nothing super important to the plot of the series. The Mosasaurus can swim really fast, the Dunkleosteus loves Super Mario Bros. 2, and the Megalodon's only weakness is Jason Statham. And that's pretty much the whole episode, and I gotta say, not the strongest start to the series. I mean, I feel like I got the same value from this video as I would being 3 blinkers deep into a Nat Geo documentary. It truly is just text on screen, text-to-speech voice, and footage ripped from nature documentaries. I'm not holding that against Asing because I know where the series goes. I'm just drawing attention to it to illustrate my point better later. Moving on, in the next episode we get more of the same TBH, so I'm just going to speed through it.
More prehistoric creatures have been spotted.
More? What the fuck is that mammoth doing? We learned that there are more holes springing up across Earth, not just underwater, but in fields, mountains, and even more populated areas. Even more prehistoric creatures are emerging from said holes, like the Megalania, the woolly mammoth, Cher. And this is where those fucking
lovely images that are a legitimate form of artistic expression make their appearance.
Sightings of Megalanias in urban locations.
Are these AI?
Attention.
Okay, yeah, this looks smooth as hell. This looks very AI. Oh, here we go. I have some criticisms and ideas I would like to share with you if you're interested, of course. Please consider not using AI images. I understand they're easy to create, but in my opinion, they ultimately break the sense of immersion that you're supposed to feel from these videos. You should elaborate on how all these okay. Well, he responded in the comments. It was good advice. Thank you. Okay, so there is definitively AI, at least in this episode. I don't know if it's going to continue, because he did reply to that comment pretty positively. So I'm hoping that he doesn't pull fucking unearthly and just double down on all of this. I'm hoping that he takes it in stride and like actually moves forward with not using AI. So the episode continues on with introducing more creatures and detailing the impact it's having on the environment. While this isn't my favorite part of the series, I do appreciate that there is real consideration for how society as a whole would react to these creatures reappearing. Like, yeah, if the woolly mammoth suddenly popped back up out of nowhere, the first thing we would do is probably hunt those bastards for their tusks or shove them in zoos. We even hear about a new Global Prehistoric Affairs Commission being formed in order to have international coordination on how to handle this threat. I'm sure that can only go well. With all that being said though, this episode leaves us off with one final little teaser.
A worker on one of these sites recorded a strange sound coming from one of these formations.
Oh boy. Oh lord. They're really hyping up the dinosaurs. There's like a Marvel post-credit scene.
It is now speculated that these creatures emerged from these formations as an escape from something more dangerous.
Hollow Earth?
Stay tuned and stay alert as more dangers
I swear to
may
god, if
appear.
this like loops around to being like a Godzilla crossover, that would be the best timeline. Moving on to the next episode, we get a sizzler reel of different news broadcasts from around the world, setting the scene that these creatures reappearing aren't just strange little oddities, they're legitimate invasive species that are affecting not only humanity, but the environment at large. We cut to an update from GPAC where they give us the very important announcement that they don't know what the hell to do. They were throwing bombs in the hole, but that wasn't working, so I guess we're just throwing in the towel.
Mass panic has spread across the entire state as a dangerous
I have a
creature
solution.
called
Cover the holes. Just put a big slab of wood over them. Put a big baby gate over them. And then we get an update that makes me absolutely giddy. In Texas, there are reports of massive flying predators terrorizing the region. The Quetzalcoatlus, yeah, baby! Unironically, my favorite dinosaur. Here's a video I took of an animatronic version just last weekend, actually. So even though this is yet again another infodome about a prehistoric creature, this is when I entered the locked-in position on my chair. Like, bro, what do you mean this 16-foot tall pelican can fly around at 80 miles an hour and can stay in the air for 10 days? How the fuck does that make any sense? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. While this may not be obvious because I've just been kind of breezing through these first couple episodes, there have been these technical glitches throughout all these news broadcasts. And sure, it is just a typical analog horror trope of having technical glitches, but it is something that's important later, so I'm just going to point this one out real quick. During this section where it tells you what to do if you see a Quetzalcoatlus out in the open, the screen glitches, and we see a single frame where there's backward text that asks us, is this the wrath of the Quetzalcoatlus punishing us? While the Quetzalcoatlus isn't very prone to hunting larger animals or adult humans, it is majorly affecting Texas livestock and is on occasion known to attack the occasional 12-year-old.
A recent tragedy struck Frisco when a mother witnessed her son be snatched by a Quetzalcoatlus on his way.
You know what? He just wasn't cut out for life then, I think. Like, honestly, imagine for a second here, you have your beautiful baby boy that's been living on this earth for 12 years, no dinosaur or prehistoric animal incident in sight, and suddenly you're just out walking one day, and he gets snatched up by a fucking dinosaur. At that point, I, as a mother, would be like, well, shit. I guess he really just wasn't meant to be here. This is just a sign from God. He's taking him home. In other news, the mammoth being kept alive in captivity, Oompy, sadly passed away from tuberculosis, leaving behind his little baby boy, Oompy Jr. And wait, no! The pterosaur got him! We then go back to Australia, where the land is being terrorized by giant lizards and werecats, so typical day for the Aussies.
Congratulations, you've made an Australia bad joke. You've earned a $3 gift card to Chili's Bar and Grill.
Also, the Brachiosaurus is back, and they're looking majestic as ever. Unfortunately, because of the massive quantities of greenery they need to eat, there's concerns that they'll quickly deforest the Rocky Mountains, and wherever else they may find themselves. Just a few states over, we hear news reports that there have been over 300 casualties, and this was a result of none other than the Tyrannosaurus Rex invading
New York City!
My bad. They're actually invading Billings, Montana. Easy mix-up. But yeah, there are apparently 19 T-Rexes loose in Montana. Naturally, people are starting to feel uneasy about the possibility of these predators migrating to other areas of the country, so people have taken to buying guns en masse, creating a shortage and causing prices to surge. Which, let's keep it completely real. This is America. That new gun scarcity's gotta be artificial as hell, just for corporations to rake in more profit from the extra demand. I don't know if that was Azun's intention with this, but with where the story goes later, I'm leaning towards the idea that it might be. The announcement does make note, though, that you should not try and hunt these predators, and should only fire to scare off the creature. There have been reports that T-Rexes have survived shots to the head, increasing rumors of supernatural origins for the creatures. While them surviving is obviously just because of the creature's proportionately small brain, it is interesting that this is what people jump to, no? Like, there have to be other factors or pieces of evidence to cause people to jump to that conclusion, right? In the next episode, we open on a clip of 3 krakens rising from Blue Hole 1066. We can only be left to assume that this means the number of blue holes around the world is well into the thousands, so this isn't just something that's happening in isolated areas. The ocean is truly swarming with these prehistoric creatures. We then get into the news broadcast proper, with the anchor starting off by giving us a strange apology.
Welcome everyone to ASIN News. Our responsibility is to keep you updated on all developments concerning the prehistoric emergence.
And you're doing a bang-up job at it.
We acknowledge that our last broadcast left viewers unsettled. Notably, an unexpected video
Wow,
of a mysterious
you don't
statue.
say the broadcast where you're telling us about pteranodons in New York, Quetzalcoatluses eating 12-year-olds, and fucking werecats in Australia. You're telling me that left us unsettled? Calm your fucking horses, dude. You need to calm down with the fear-mongering. I would demand a happy news story this time. Tell me about a dog that saved a farmer's life by pulling him out of a well or something. Give me happy news. So the news networks in universe are acknowledging that glitches are happening. It isn't just meant to be some scary editing technique on our end. So the question is, who's doing this? The news anchor claims that it's the work of some hackers just pulling a prank, but if that's not a red herring, then I don't have 3 hairs on my head. So then, who is it? Are we meant to believe that they got Doc Seismic underground pulling the strings and patching in these goofy little edits? It's hard to say right now, but this is clearly one of the things that's fueling people's paranoia and making them more susceptible to believing that these prehistoric creatures do have some supernatural origin. Moving on though, a new fight has entered the swamp ass octagon, and this time it's the Anomalocaris. And unlike previous creatures where their arrival only signals doom, destruction, and general inconvenience to mankind, this has actually been a positive for the environment, as they prey on shipworms, who are other prehistoric creatures that burrow into the wood of boats and docks and basically act like the nematodes from SpongeBob.
Fortunately, the return of the Anomalocaris is keeping these shipworms in check.
Oh, that's good.
This
Was that an
emergence
Enderman sound?
unexpectedly
Jamie, roll that back. Jarvis, show me this guy's balls. I swear to God that was an Enderman sound.
shipworms in check.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you put that Enderman sound there? We then circle back to those Krakens we saw in the intro. Scientific name, the Camelocaera. We get some cool facts about them and their political beliefs, and we find out that, once again, they're an unexpected benefit to the environment as they prey on green crabs that were making an absolute muck of the ecosystem. I do like how Azun makes an effort to not have this just be a monster story where all these creatures reappear solely for mankind's destruction. Granted, there is a lot of that, but this is also a living and breathing ecosystem, and it's finding ways to balance itself. If anything, it seems like we're the anomaly in all this. And that seems to prove true, as the narrator goes on to tell us that ancient shellfish like the Anomalocaris have become popular delicacies right before another glitch pops up on screen, telling us that we have sinned. While there are many people boycotting this news trend, there are just as many hopping on board, and GPAC has remained completely silent on the issue, instead putting all of their resources into creating international armed militias to protect what really matters. That's right, politicians of the upper class. Let's move on. Oh, we got footage.
Eden 1, come in.
Eden 1, responding.
Are we military or are we just like LARPing?
Do you have eyes on Eden 3?
We just like 3 sessions into the new campaign.
Following Eden 3's trail.
Proceed with caution. The target's threat level is being re-evaluated. If spotted, do not engage it
Did
alone.
somebody say strong? Ian 3, come in. My piggies are getting cold. You just come out. Can we stop playing hide and seek now? I'm tired of this game. Oh, that can't be good.
Eden Squad, rendezvous in my position. Target is in the AO.
Oh, well, this guy is scuttering out of there.
Eden 1, what status?
Ah. We gotta get to home. Gotta get to home base. Oh, I thought he was about to start posting up.
After rendezvous, waiting for Eden Squad to arrive.
Come on, Ian 1. Oh, Ian 1. I'm right behind you, aren't I? You are a beloved family, man. You are an honor to us all. Rest easy, soldier. And whatever you do, just do not turn around, sir. Do not turn around. Oh, this fucking guy never listens to a word I say. Man, this is what I love to see out of an internet horror series. Once a creator... Okay, my script just refreshed. That's awesome. Once a creator makes that transition from making CapCut edits of spooky concepts to doing actual filming and CGI work, it never fails to make my Kraken grow. But yeah, we see what it's actually like to be a GPAC troop on the ground hunting one of these things. You're just prey, wandering around scared in the woods, not even aware that you're already being hunted. With that though, we then cut back to Azun News, where GPAC has issued an official statement announcing their fully trained specialized response units meant to mobilize if a threat arises. However, due to limited numbers, they can only be deployed in urban areas with priority citizens. God bless the military-industrial complex. So yeah, as we can clearly see, GPAC has no actual interest in bettering the world or actually handling this prehistoric emergence. They're simply an organization made to protect and serve priority citizens, and are likely being funded and strongly controlled by those priority citizens to focus all their efforts on militarization rather than putting their resources into conservation or ecological solutions. I'm sure this can only end well for all parties involved. Right after this, we hear reports of a T-Rex that is stalking the Laurel, Montana area. It's especially eerie, covered in dark black fur and seeming to display more intelligence than the average T-Rex. As a result, the locals have taken to nicknaming it the Daba, which refers to a creature from the Quran of the same name. The name means beast of the earth, and its appearance is taken as a sign of Judgment Day. Now, as to why this culturally significant nickname sprung up in Laurel, Montana of all places, your guess is as good as mine. Seems like that won't be an issue any longer though, as the Deba has been neutralized, and it only cost the lives of 2 out of the 3 GPEC Special Elite Army soldiers that they were so confident in. In fact, they're still so confident in their forces that they're formulating a long-term game plan for combating and ending the Quetzalcoatlus threat. And their solution? Just keep shooting them, I guess. They've apparently already managed to neutralize over 20,000 of them, Jesus Christ, with minimal soldier casualties. And that may sound like an insane number and like they're making great headway, but when you consider the fact that there are estimates for the Quetzalcoatlus population as high as 530,000, it's clear that this isn't going to be a long-term solution, and them continuing to pursue this brute force path does nothing but put people at risk and create even more inflation in the economy. But don't worry, you guys! GPAC has considered how much all this will cost, and as a result, they decided to introduce tariff exemptions for wealthy individuals and corporations that make significant financial contributions straight into GPAC's asshole. Holy shit, this is hitting too close to home. It's not all bad, though. Apparently cities like Washington, D.C., Buffalo, and Pittsburgh are now Quetzal-free. Here's a news report from Corbin Brenner to tell us more.
That's right. I'm standing
Hey,
here
Corbin.
in sunny
How you
Buffalo,
doing?
New York, and as
Corbin,
of
can I
yet,
know
no
about the
news
weather?
on the elusive pterosaurs.
I haven't got a single weather report in the past 3 years.
Still have no reports to substantiate that they've migrated this far north.
That
I'll
sounds like
update
something
you as
someone
I
would
get
say
more
when
information.
they're about to
Back
get evidence that they've migrated. Oh my god, I
Leave
just
the camera.
manifested
Go,
that.
go.
Holy shit. Corbin, if you get Ian off camera, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean for that to happen to you. I didn't know my own strength. Oh, here he comes. He's coming in hot. That's not a Quetzalcoatlus. You're a different guy. Oh, shit. God damn, the investors are not gonna like this one bit. Oh, your political leverage. You're losing it. No, GPAC.
Attention. The U.S. East Coast is now under a state of
Oh shit, I'm on the East Coast. I better pay attention.
All residents are ordered to remain indoors.
Already on
A
it.
massive Historicadi invasion is underway.
Oh my god, they're actually just formatting battle strategies.
However, the sheer number of these creatures are
This is a full-scale invasion. So yeah, as if 500,000 Quetzals wasn't bad enough, we now have a new species of pterosaurs invading from overseas, named the Hatzegopteryx. Wow, I actually got that first try, that's crazy. They first sprouted up in Romania and have stayed pretty under the radar, so their sudden and massive scale invasion of the US is incredibly strange and has no known natural explanation. While the US deals with that though, Canada's dealing with a situation that is just as important and tragic. The Toronto Zoo is closed! This is actually a pretty significant event though, as the reason for the zoo closure was both because of a zookeeper illegally releasing Oompi Jr. into the wild, and also many of the staff at the zoo being hospitalized after coming down with a mysterious illness. One of the hospitalized zookeepers has gone on record to say that Oompi Sr. didn't actually die of tuberculosis, and is claiming a link between his illness and their own. As of now, Oompi Jr. is still missing. Meanwhile in France, there's been a major outbreak of these giant dragonfly-looking things, the Meganeura, and they're doing the typical fare, destabilizing the ecosystem, ruining crops, using the wrong form of urine emails. GPAC has decided to respond swiftly to this outbreak though, by gassing populated areas with an untested and possibly dangerous pesticide. Oh my god. I love how every time GPAC is presented with a problem that they can't solve with the expendables, they either ignore it entirely or come up with the most juvenile approach possible. Got big hole? Just throw bombs in the hole, stupid. Then the dinosaurs won't want to come up anymore. Oh, you got big bugs? Just carpet bomb the country with bug spray, then all the bugs will die. Moving on, we then hear about a tragedy that took place in Brazil.
A tragic incident recently took place in Brazil.
Not Brazil!
Camila Nascimento, aged 25, was found dead from massive bite wounds while searching for her missing cat.
Oh my god.
The
Vampires
injuries
are coming out of the
bear an eerie
holes.
resemblance to a long-extinct predator. While unconfirmed, many fear that the saber...
What? What is that poster on the wall? You know, I too like to have a poster of me and my wife making passionate love above the mantle.
Lola.
My dog's name is Lola.
Lola.
It's sitting too
Do you
close to
want
home.
some treats?
Is it supposed to be in Brazil? Why'd you leave the door open? There are dinosaurs roaming the land. First of all, why'd you let your dog out? Second of all, you walked away. Oh. Hey, Lola's back. She came in for some treats. Look at her. Oh, she's real hungry. She just wants some treats, Ma. Can you get those treats out? She's really hungry. Look at her. She's starving. You're losing your dog, actually. Oh, come on. You're stressing her out. Stop screaming. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. That certainly was a tragedy. So yeah, the saber-toothed tiger is back, and it's as sexy as ever. Not to mention the fact that even more holes are opening up around the world. And whereas in the beginning of this event, GPAC was offering assistance in finding new housing, now they said they're aware of the situation, but have made it clear that they're going to continue prioritizing urban centers, so the small towns being affected by this outbreak are left to fend for themselves. Or are they? Not if the cartel has anything to say about it. Yeah, with all the new dangerous predators popping up and no one able to buy guns of their own due to the shortage, the cartel has gained major power over the populace. So now people are stuck between a rock and a hard place of either fighting off velociraptors, saber-toothed tigers, and your Theo Hyman, or handing money over the cartel and opening up that whole can of worms. Honestly, if you ask me, South America is just cooked.
This is Dr. Adrian Holloway, log entry 003.
Hi, Adrian.
I asked why we were researching prehistoric creatures. They just told me not to ask.
What do you mean, why? Why would you not?
Is above my pay grade. Earlier today,
it's good to know stuff about them. You must know your
enemy.
Facility. You must understand your enemy.
Paradise Ranch.
You must date your enemy.
We've been informed
you
that
gotta be your enemy.
Quetzalcoatlus, Smilodon, and others are currently being held here. However, our team has been assigned to an entirely different subject. The creature on the news. The one the public is calling the, Daba, is currently
Why are you talking about it like it's some kind of mythical creature?
Facility.
It's an animal.
I can't believe it.
Calm down, son.
Our containment protocols are ready.
It's just a T-Rex that has slightly more ore farming points. That's it.
Requirements. This dinosaur we're researching, it's a scientific marvel, a true wonder of the world. I'm honestly not sure what to expect, but I somehow know my team and I won't be disappointed.
And I'm sure I won't be disappointed watching you and your team get torn to bits.
Log entry 004.
Sorry, that was a little dark.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
Oh, yeah?
Its fleshy footpads muffle its steps far more effectively than those of a typical T-Rex.
Oh.
Initial measurements.
I guess that's the perk you get once you grind down stealth.
734 pounds, and its height at 12.5 feet at the hip. We've already trimmed sections of its hair to study regrowth patterns, and later today, we'll be extracting tissue and blood samples for further analysis.
Oh, he's having a little meal.
Using the
yeah, you like it here, don't you, buddy?
We aim to estimate the
Look at you, you don't have to hunt, you just get free meals, you get kibble.
It appears healthy,
good stuff.
But it seems uncomfortable. I think I'm going to have the team delay further
ungrateful
for a day or two.
We gave you kibble. Be happy.
To adjust to its new home. I don't know what to make of any of this.
Just lay it on me, bro.
I'm not even sure I believe it myself.
Okay.
The specimen is somehow an infant.
Oh.
It's still growing.
Oh.
It hasn't even come close to reaching its full size.
Oh, that's not good.
There's something else. No one has ever seen it sleep since its arrival.
Oh, that is bad.
I asked my superiors how they even managed to transport it here. They told me it took 7.6 milligrams of carfentanil to sedate this thing.
7.6 milligrams? That doesn't really seem like that much for a dinosaur.
Flickering monitors, faulty lights. security feed interruptions.
He's deploying
On paper,
EMPs?
it's all just a technical malfunction, but
Hey, what are you looking at?
can it? Is it looking at me?
Oh god, its face is honestly really creepy. It's like strangely human. What? What? Are you serious? I did not just see that. No fucking way. We got talking dinosaurs. That is not where I was expecting the series to go, but honestly, I am happy to be here. So, yeah, a crazy lore drop. Apparently this Daba is only an infant, which makes sense based on its appearance. Like, in this world, T-Rexes are the typical scaly Jurassic Park monsters, so it makes sense that an infant would still have a bit of fuzz on them. Not only that, but whatever this subspecies of T-Rex is, it's intelligent, and it's able to manipulate electricity and digital technology, thus implying that all the technical glitches we've been seeing so far, as well as the unexplained behavior of the Hatzegopteryx, may have been the work of the adult Dabas, still biding their time deep underground, but telekinetically manipulating events on the surface. This may sound like an insane theory that you'd only hear from a schizo-posting Twitter user about 5 minutes away from Fent folding on 5th Avenue, but the unlisted video in the description sheds a little more light on this aspect of the series, and proves that there is a greater force at play with this prehistoric emergence.
From the dawn of your trembling ascent, when you first clawed fire from the dark, we laid the beasts before you. Creatures of ancient flesh hidden in the earth's folds. We let them walk amongst you. Let them remind you of your smallness. We watched. And how did you greet them? With awe? With reverence? No. With stone and spear, you hunted them, carved them apart, wore their hides like stolen power. You did not kneel in deference to what had come before you. No, you slaughtered what we set upon your land. You were not meant to conquer the wild. You were meant to live within it. But instead, you grew into the sickness of dominion. The species that believes survival is its right and not its trial. But you are not without hope. There is one among you now, a witness. It has come from the abyss to which all things must return. A child, new and unstained, a vessel of pure sight. It will walk among you, see you as you are, not as you pretend to be. It will taste your kindness and your cruelty, weigh your greed against your mercy. It will see the hands that build and the hands that destroy. And when its time is done, it will return to us. It will tell us what it has seen. And we will decide.
Anyways, moving on to the next episode, we get another found footage short. We open on dashcam footage from Calgary, Alberta. Our POV character, Jason, is on his way to a party when he gets a call from his mom, who's worried about his brother Ben, who's not been home and isn't answering her calls. Which, you know, if it was our world, that'd be more akin to a helicopter parent, but when you're in a world with Quetzalcoatluses, T-Rexes, and werecats, it's an understandable fear. His last known location is in Glen Park, And even though it's half an hour away, Jason eventually relents and turns around to check on him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic... Damn it, Ben! You better be dead or dying.
Oh my god. The universe will make you regret those words.
Ben!
Benjamin!
Yo!
You out here? Smoking a little doobie? Having a bad trip? I told you what those mushrooms will do to you. It's just a bad idea all around. Just to like go to a park and start screaming. Oh, hey! That's a Jurassic Park reference. I understood that. I'm so smart. Look at me. I'm so cultured. I've watched like 3 movies this year. Look at how cultured I am. Benjamin? You out here? Don't worry, I got you, brother. Don't worry. Whatever condition you're in, I will be there to watch over you. Maybe laugh a little, depending on how funny it is. Is it funny? Is your condition humorous? Am I going to laugh when I see the precarious situation that you're in? It better be funny, Ben.
Jesus, fuck!
That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Ben!
You dropped something. Hey, you just lost an arm. You just lost his left arm. He's all right. Will you quit crying? It's just your brother. It's just the end of his life. As a matter of fact, you said you wish he was dead, and God granted you his wish. The monkey. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Are there actually fucking werewolves in this series? Werewolves of myth and folklore? This is the greatest series on Earth. Please. Please let there be werewolves. Azun, if you add werewolves into this series, I will give you a kiss on the mouth. You know what? Close enough. Bring that mouth over here, big boy. Oh god! Run, Jason! Run! Think about your mother back home! What would she think when both of our sons are dead? Oh. Well, guess you just weren't cut out for it then. Everyone will actually be happy that you're gone. If like a wolf picks up the camera, starts vlogging. Oh shit, he lived? What? Well, I guess living is a strong term for that. This man's running on fumes. The ambulance just drove by. Maybe it's to pick Jason up. It was actually a live stream. Oh. That's not good. And that's where it ends. That's awesome. Honestly, a really fantastic and effective little short. Watching a man search for his missing little brother, then getting his fate checked by some dire wolves, that's what it's all about. And I just gotta say, I'm so glad Azun has decided to take the series in this direction. We already saw bits and pieces in the last 2 episodes, but having an episode fully dedicated to someone's personal experience of this fucked up world fully shows the potential that this series has. I'm not saying that the news lore dumps aren't important, they do have their place. And the geopolitical nuances of G-Pac's response to the prehistoric emergence is genuinely interesting. I just think that there's more effective ways of conveying that world building, and clearly we're seeing it here. The fact that the mom is immediately sent into a panic when she doesn't get a call or text back from Ben really shows what parents of this world go through. It's gotta be terrifying not knowing if your child is gonna be the next to get slimed by a Spinosaurus, but people are still just trying to live their lives anyway. Going to parties, hanging out at parks at night. It's like we're watching the humans of this world desperately try and hold on to a world that just isn't made for them anymore. Anyways, Moving on to the next episode, we see the logical conclusion of all this newfound spectacle in the world. Clout chasing.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Dino Chaser, and in today's video, we'll be chasing yet another legendary creature.
You do this as a living?
If you haven't been keeping up with the news, let me enlighten you.
Actually, you know what? Clout chasers probably would go after any single dinosaur they could possibly find. Like, David Dobrik would absolutely sick his friends on a brontosaurus just to get a couple extra clicks. So, Dino Chaser goes on to tell us that there have been rumors of a new mysterious creature roaming Argentina that locals call the Behemoth. So with apparently too much free time and money on her hands, she books a flight to Chaco province to try and make history by documenting this elusive creature.
Okay, I wasn't planning to record yet, as I haven't seen any signs of the Behemoth. But
well,
I'm
look at
going
this
to
beautiful
take this
trail.
time to talk about the future of this channel.
Okay.
In my next video, I plan to explore the rumors taking place in the ocean.
So I booked a submarine
Apparently, a
to
G-Tag
explore the
marine
Titanic.
officer claims to have spotted something he can only describe as an ironing board on a shark.
You're gonna die.
Is shipping soon, so you guys
You're just gonna go scuba diving? You're gonna go completely raw, condom off into the ocean where the megalodon lives?
For this creature. I'm starting to get worried. I think it's almost time for lunch break soon. But I'm not giving up on this expedition.
This woman's a
just yet.
sociopath.
There's much more of the Grand Chaco Forest.
This woman does not have normal human emotions. She's probably not even going to scream and run when she runs into the Behemoth. She's probably going to, like, embrace it with open arms. She's like Hanji from Attack on Titan.
I finally stumbled upon a lead.
This is some white tomfoolery.
There's an awful smell beyond those trees up ahead.
Oh, that could only be the Behemoth.
Very well be a carcass left behind by the Behemoth.
Yes. That's
if I'm not careful,
exactly what I was thinking.
It could be its next meal.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't think I can handle much more of this.
You didn't bring a gas mask or something to protect yourself? How stupid. Oh. That's just a huge pile of shit. That's awesome.
Okay, that lead was extremely gross.
No, that was cool.
But it also
I
gives
like
me
that.
hope. So I shouldn't be in any danger, given the size.
Well, that's just a brachiosaurus. I don't think that's the Behemoth you're looking for.
I'm so close.
Ma'am, can you point your camera a little better? God, this is why your YouTube channel has 50 subscribers. You can't point this for shit. Oh my god, he's gotta eat the 5G tower. He's gonna be too powerful.
I need to get a closer look.
Hop on that bitch. Take it for a ride.
I can't take my eyes off of it. I'm just mesmerized.
It's a beautiful creature.
Holy shit. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, no, she is giggling with glee. Never mind. You didn't think that was gonna happen? That probably wasn't even screams of terror. She probably had a big old smile on her face. I fucking know it. And there it is. The so-called Behemoth was actually the Argentinosaurus. I know the Argentines in chat are going crazy right now. But to this day, this dinosaur is believed to be the largest land animal of all time. And while officially it's classified as an herbivore, like the Brachiosaurus, the fact that it decides to take Dino Chaser off the census here is pretty interesting. I don't know if it's the intention or not, but it introduces the idea that perhaps some of our assumptions about these creatures weren't entirely accurate. Like, maybe some creatures we previously thought were peaceful herbivores weren't so peaceful. And maybe some creatures we previously thought to just be dumb brutes were actually smarter than we thought.
Hello, gorgeous people. Today, I'm super excited to share my latest prehistoric delicacy.
Okay, let me have it.
Camarasaurus calamari.
They're eating the babies,
These little guys here
no!
are juveniles, but they're surprisingly
Juveniles?
nutritious, packing about 200 calories and roughly 18
You're telling me
grams
these
of
are
protein.
like the teenage stage of a
Now
thing that grows like 40 feet
might be a
long?
turnoff to some people, but it is worth noting that this has been deeply frozen to eliminate bacteria, making it safe to eat.
All my anxieties are
You can absolutely cook them
alleviated.
if you prefer, but personally, I love the unique texture they have when raw. My only gripe with this dish is that it isn't exactly budget friendly. It's about $60 per squid,
Oh,
but it's still not even close.
You're
to being
giving
one
it
of the
away
more
at that
expensive
price.
prehistoric dishes out
Come
there,
on, man.
as I believe Devonian tuna sells for about $4.50 per pound. Now, if you guys show this video some love and it gets 50 likes, I'll be showcasing something even more exotic. Anomalocaris tempura.
Alright, time to get my 50 friends in here and like this video. We gotta see
Alexa,
the next dish.
Turn off music.
Alexa, show me my
sweetie?
balls.
I'm filming. Can you check if Leo's asleep?
Sweetie,
That's cool
can you
in the
stop
morning.
crying over your luteal face and go check the fucking door? I'm busy.
Yes?
I'm doing important things. Look at this shrimp dish. Do you not see how important this is? I made this house. Oh shit, he's got a 3D printer. He may have literally printed this house. That's awesome, dude. I didn't know you were chill like that.
Jess?
Is this footage or... Okay, yeah, this is definitely footage. I think just my standards for analog horror Blender footage is so fucking high. I just can't tell when something is Blender or when it's
Leo,
real life
are you
anymore.
alright? Leo!
Leo, what the fuck are you doing?
What the? Jess?
What the fuck?
What's going on?
Oh my god, the dinosaurs do actually have fucking EMP telekinetic powers. They can actually control electronics. Oh no. Oh no. An absolutely fantastic cold open to this video. We once again get a little bit of that online culture of how people are handling the prehistoric emergence, with this guy just making some cooking videos, and then transition to this really tense scene where we know that somehow, some way, one of these creatures has opened the door and gotten into the house. And it isn't until we hear that grainy, distorted voice that our cameraman gets his answer. A velociraptor, mimicking Jess's voice. It's able to sneak inside and, without a sound, kill Jess and possibly their son. Velociraptors have always been a pretty terrifying force in dinosaur media, but I think making them this cunning, this silent, it just adds a whole other dimension to the threat that they pose. Moving on from this though, we get into the story proper, where we meet our protagonist, Private Gray, an operative for GPAC. He gets a call from High Command about disappearances that he needs to investigate in Shadow Valley. While local PD would normally be in charge of handling this kind of thing, that quickly changed when remains with unidentified bite marks started cropping up. Now, if that still doesn't seem like enough for GPAC to get involved, that's because it isn't! The only reason they're being deployed here is because the granddaughter of a US senator who backs crucial legislation that benefits GPAC just so happens to live in the area! So pleasing her and the senator is of utmost importance. That's that classic GPAC stamp of approval. We won't help your dumbass unless you're rich or a politician. Anyways, Gray gets the assignment. The granddaughter and family are evacuated from their house, and he links up with his field tech, Patch, and a beautiful buddy cop story ensues.
Private Gray, right?
That was a firm handshake. That was a crisp dap.
It's just good to finally get field action.
Before we proceed, I'm going to need to review the victim's autopsy report and scene documentation.
Before we proceed, I'm going to need to see this victim's Fortnite KD ratio.
Didn't look yet myself. Kind of want to be surprised by whatever this creature turns out to be.
Patch, you're way too into this.
Trust me. You don't.
Patch, you're a sick bastard. I actually don't want to do this mission with you anymore. He's going to start jerking off over the remains. See, I understand keeping a low profile. I feel like wearing black outfits and masks, like out here with the shiesty on, is drawing more attention to yourself in the neighborhood.
How many ops have you run before?
Enough to keep us both breathing.
That's a boring answer. Should I be worried about having a private on this mission?
We're well geared, and I'm trained to handle prehistoric threats.
Regardless of the training, I've seen a lot of soldiers struggle with the Asdarkadai and theropods.
GPAC prioritizes numbers over preparation. Their program mostly covers usage of firearms. Most aren't educated on the creature's behavior, or their anatomy. I train beyond that, on my own terms.
Sounds personal. You got some sort of blood feud with the creatures?
Focus on the mission.
A velociraptor fucked my wife.
Isn't an Asdarkadai.
I killed her with my bare hands.
That's something we haven't seen from the other creatures.
At least it can fit in the house.
It knows how to use Google Stadia.
Don't get too cocky.
Not like the velociraptor got cocky when he fucked my wife.
Finally.
I really love the dynamic of these characters. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking. We have the stoic Giga Chad who spent 40 years studying the blade, and his goofy sidekick who's good at doing whippets and changing the TVI input to HDMI 2. But it's just that little bit of flavor that gives a short character and really keeps you invested.
So, Gray, were your other ops like this? Just walking around, planting gear?
Pay attention, Patch. Mission first.
I'm not good at small talk,
I'll pay
Patch.
attention, Gray. I'm just trying to learn. I don't want to be the guy called in to just set up cameras, you know?
You don't want him to hit it and quit it. I get it. Patch, I'm not gonna be in a committed relationship with you.
We were on a quadless extermination op. When we arrived, we found it perched on top of a high school, Palmer Ridge.
It ate every single one of them. Even the quiet kid in the back didn't make it out.
We were about to open fire on it, but that's when we noticed it was tracking something. A student. Some punk kid was skipping class to play some game. Aiden Lewis.
The new Battlefield came out that day.
He was hiding when I noticed him. He leapt off the building and went after him.
Do they not have anything better to eat besides high schoolers?
Fire. But one of the guys, he broke. Fired early. He took the thing down, but a stray bullet. The kid didn't last 2 minutes.
I like how even in the universe where Quetzalcoatluses are preying on high schoolers, the thing that is most dangerous to them is still gun violence.
We're not here to protect the people. We're here to impress the senator.
Fantastic universe. I love it.
I think I heard about that story. I'm sorry you had to go
School shooting mortality rates still outweigh fucking dinosaurs. Is that a handprint? Yeah? You're not gonna run DNA on that?
Stay alert.
This print. It's 50% blood, 50% feces. We're close. It's gonna be a velociraptor. It's gonna come in behind them. I'm just so good at predicting this shit. Oh, and they get them feathers. That's nice. At least it'll be warm for the winter. Really focusing on that handprint. Would the velociraptor leave it? Is he catfishing them? What's happening here? Gray checks in with High Command, letting them know initial sweeps only came up with crickets and good vibes. So they're ordered to maintain 24/7 surveillance of the area.
Is he serious? 24/7 surveillance.
What do you mean, is he serious? It's a fucking dinosaur! It's not like it has business hours, it's not like it clocks out at 5 o'clock.
Try to get some rest in the meantime.
What were you expecting?
Yeah.
After spending a full 24 hours dicking around and surveying the area with no results, High Command starts getting antsy and demands Gray go into the field himself to patrol and try and find the subject. Like, they're going full J. Jonah Jameson mode, demanding pictures of Spider-Man. Initially, Gray refuses the waste of manpower, but once the surveillance feed picks up a pack of direwolves that got discombobulated by the target, he can no longer ignore the direct engagement. High Command sends him out to investigate, leaving Patch behind to monitor. However, worrying for Gray's safety, Patch urges High Command to let him tag along, and after some back and forth, they accept and let him go.
Gray!
What the fuck are you doing here?
High Command thought it would be a good idea for us to both search for the target.
Mad to consult with the big man upstairs.
Yeah.
Stay close.
The fuck is that? Out here with a halo weapon. Out here with the fucking plasma pistol. Nope, this can't be good.
Jesus.
Private Gray, can you sing me a song to soothe me? Private Gray, can we get ice cream after this? Private Gray, I'm hungry. Can we sit down? Are we there yet? You are making as much noise as a human could possibly make in the woods. This is the opposite of stealthy. What's the point of even using signals?
Be close.
It can hear you from like 10 miles away. Hello? What are you?
Gray, give me an update.
We've hit a minor setback, but we're continuing our search now.
We sighted a prehistoric creature, sir.
Yes, but it's a juvenile herbivore, a non-threat. The target may still be in the area.
The Senator wants results, so leaving empty-handed is not an option.
Anything for Senator Armstrong.
Capable of doing our job.
With all due respect, I don't see how executing a harmless creature...
Jesus Christ, Gray! Execute the creature or both of you will be discharged!
I like the detail that Gray is hesitant to let High Command know specifically what the setback was, probably knowing exactly what they wanted to do to the harmless creature. But Patch, the more inexperienced of the two, immediately lets it rip, and Gray tries to downplay it as best he can, but it's no use. High Command sees their ticket to getting back in the Senator's favor, so now they have no choice. Oh, he's so cute! Look at him! Don't do it! Don't do it! He's so cute! It's like a big guinea pig. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Light him up! Oh my god, this guy ran like a mile. Didn't even bother taking a single shot. Patch, why did you even come out here? You're useless. He's still running! He is still running the opposite direction. This man saw one dinosaur and immediately activated marathon mode.
Need my help. I can do this. Yeah, I can do this.
You say that now? After you've already ran a full 5K through these woods?
Patch!
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I thought I could help, but I don't know.
I had to take her down. She saw me as a threat to her kid. Let's go.
Oh. I love the characterization we get from this scene. We see the layers peeled back from Gray's ruthless, stoic persona, and we see someone that genuinely cares for life and won't just take it needlessly. And we see that Patch's previous bravado and cockiness was all just a front, and he's in no way cut out for work in the field. Also, fun little detail, when Patch first hears his name called out,
I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. What the fuck?
that wasn't Gray's voice. Returning to the area, we see a heartbreaking scene of the baby Triceratops trying to shake its mother awake, just like in Bambi. High Command, however, is positively busting with joy, as a dead Triceratops is just the thing to put the Senator at ease, so they order them to pack it up and head home. We did it, Patrick! We saved the world! The duo is somber, returning to the Hills house, but Patch, ever the lovable scamp, has a fun idea to drink their sorrows away. And we actually get this really tender heart-to-heart scene between the two. Yeah, baby.
What do you say?
They're just both passed out on the floor. Gray's clothes are half
that
off.
Latest rumor going around? Some conspiracy theorists are saying that G-Pack has that weird T-Rex, the Daba, locked up at Area 51.
That was Area 51?
I think it's some bullshit, but it would be pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You tell me you guys don't know about that? Aren't you part of G-Pack? Aren't you part of like the super secret
Gray,
space alliance?
I went to school for mechanical engineering. Graduated, got the job, did everything right. But I never felt it.
I never felt it. I just wanted to kill something.
Purpose.
And my purpose came when dinosaurs attacked.
Then all this happened. The world just broke. People losing homes, losing loved ones. Everyone seemed a little more united, you know? Once I heard that G-Pack was recruiting, I thought maybe this was it. It's corny, but I really thought I could help save the world.
You can! You can.
I'm
one dead
not
baby
so
at a
sure
time.
anymore. This last mission, I was so scared, I panicked.
Listen, man, you saved the world. You made a senator happy. And what matters besides that?
Yeah. So why'd you join, then?
I'd rather not.
Come on, Cray. What do you have to lose, huh?
My dignity. My aura.
Okay. I was there when it happened. The massacre.
Has there been more than one massacre? Oh. Oh! Oh, wow.
I lost someone important to me that day. Joining G-Pack. It's been my penance.
What was their name?
Max.
What were they like?
He couldn't take anything seriously. A real jackass, too. But I miss him.
You know, that's kind of refreshing. That's not a dead wife story or dead daughter story or dead son story.
Sorry you had to go through that.
Like, it's just his boy. Possibly lover, but, you know, we don't know that.
It's alright. It was nice meeting you, Patch.
Yeah. Likewise.
It's a really tender little moment. I like that. However, that tenderness is short-lived, because we gotta step on the voting gas! After the two left and the senator moved his granddaughter back in, she heard a child screaming for help in the woods and went to check on them, and now she's gone missing. And now who's getting all the blame for a decision to pack up early that was made by their higher-ups? And now who's responsible for cleaning up their mess?
I've sent you both the coordinates of where she was last seen. If I recall correctly, you two were responsible for confirming the area to be clear of all threats.
You made us leave early!
Now,
you said it was clear!
Tell me, Gray, do you believe in God?
I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and that's all I need.
I do.
Well, pray to your God that this operation goes your way.
I hate. Oh my god, that is so frustrating. Not frustrating like the story's frustrating me, like frustrating like I hate that character, and I want him to get eaten by a Quetzalcoatlus. So once again, los hermanos dinosaurios are sent into the field in search of Miss Hill, not realizing that they're already part of the hunt.
Do you think she's still alive?
Oh, no. No fucking shot.
I don't know.
That's a good answer, Gray. Oh, I recognize those velociraptor reverberations anywhere. Oh no, you're being lured in. Oh, that's so cool that the velociraptor can mimic speech. Is that a thing that was always a part of their lore? I actually don't know. Did you step in something? Huh. That's no good.
That's not.
Okay, thank God. Thank God they actually noticed.
Oh my God. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Get a fucking grip of yourself, Patch. I need you here with me. I need you at your 100. Are you good?
Come on, Patch. Come on, Patch. I believe in you.
It's hunting us.
Okay.
Hold position.
Okay.
When you see it, open fire.
You didn't tell him where to aim? There's a lot of different spots to aim on a dinosaur. Alright, Patch, come on. I swear to God, Gray's gonna die, and then Patch is gonna be racked with survivor's guilt and PTSD. That's gonna be the arc of the series. Oh, there he is. God, the testosterone pumping through this series of shots is actually, like, making my muscles bigger as I'm sitting here. Patch, this tension is so thick I can cut it with a knife. Are you with me, Patch? My cheeks are tensed up like crazy. Nothing's coming in, nothing's coming out. Oh! Oh God. Oh God. Patch is... It's over for him. I'm sorry. I actually lost all faith in Patch. Patch, no! No! Oh no, is that really it for him? No! Oh. Oh God, please. Please let Patch be alive. Please. I don't think Gray can handle losing another lovable goofball in his life. Oh wait, we're looking through the velociraptor POV. I didn't even realize.
Ray, do you copy?
Oh wait, shit. He left the walkie-talkie as a lure. Gray, you actual genius.
Do you copy?
This is a fourth dimensional chess master right here. Ooh, shit! Oh! God damn! Lured that son of a bitch out! Used his own strategy against him. Holy shit. Also, worth noting, that velociraptor ran straight away from Gray.
High command.
Private Gray is the true apex
Patches
predator
MIA.
here.
I'm down to my last bullet. I need backup.
Acknowledged. Continue your search for Miss Hills. Backup is nearby.
Miss Hills is dead, brother. Not your last bullet! It was already down. It's not worth double tapping if it's your last bullet.
High command. Update Aaron Singh's status to KIA. Requesting a recovery team.
We don't have time. The priority is
Yo, I need Gray to like crash out right now and like storm GPAC HQ and find whoever this high command bitch is and just slime him straight up. I hate him so much. Holy shit, that actually makes me so mad. Did you at least get his pistol? Oh, he's gonna take that shit down with his bare hands. Oh, he's actually going full Brock Sampson mode. Oh! Oh, that's so good. That was a great video. I hope when dinosaurs take over that there's like modern day Nuremberg trials and this high command asshole gets just executed on the spot.
where they engaged a pack of Utah raptor ostromesorum. Our field tech, Aaron Singh,
Oh, Patch.
is confirmed. KIA. Private Gray has sustained critical injuries. Survival is uncertain.
He did legitimately kill the velociraptor though. Immortal Marcos is in this?
For killing one of the targets with a combat knife.
Yeah, he actually went full Brock Sampson. That is so awesome.
Sarah Hills or the remains of any other missing persons. We cannot confirm her death.
I think you can confirm her death. I think you can say without a shadow of a doubt. What else are the velociraptors going to do with her? What, are they going to hold her hostage? Are they going to demand ransom? Your whole operation is a failure.
Shadow Valley. Without legal backing, we are projected to suffer sharp declines in recruitment and funding.
Good. You're not effective. You don't do shit. You just create armed militias and then protect politicians. And you just suck at that even.
Being a fine of $1 million USD. Without it, we lose manpower, enrollment, and leverage. But there are other options. My recommendation is to divert funding from training programs and medical discharge stipends to our operations at Paradise Ranch.
Oh.
Are experimental, but promising. Lead scientist Adrian Holloway has discovered something unnatural. I will assess whether it has any strategic.
Oh, so they're just straight up evil.
High command, out.
They're just actually monsters. The way the High Command officer talks here, none of his concerns are related to the future of humanity or finding a long-term solution for this prehistoric emergence. It all seems to just be about keeping GPAC running, and by extension, making sure GPAC keeps making money. I mean, you can see their corruption clear as day in these final text slides here. They're urging the immediate support of the Emergency Powers Act, thus gaining the right to conscript eligible soldiers, However, you can get out of the draft for a one-time payment of $1 million redo straight to GPAC's dirty wallet. And now it seems like they're gonna weaponize the Dabat to give world leaders a reason to give them that power. One that they can't ignore. That's just my theory for the future of the series though, but I cannot wait to see where things go because holy fuck! This is absolutely getting my gold star for most improved series of the year. I cannot believe what started out as a generic CapCut edited AI infested analog horror slop fest evolved so much and is now this incredibly rich story of greed, political corruption, survivor's guilt, personal vendettas, and questioning humanity's place in this world. All wrapped up in genuinely good directing, acting, and storytelling. Sure, the try-hard, edgy voices of Gray and the High Command official can be a little goofy at times, but it gets the job done. And I think when it works, it really works. I love the direction the series has gone in, and I'm so glad Azun didn't just cheap out when he had the chance. Azun could have easily just made this whole series with AI, but he decided to actually learn more about filmmaking, actually experience what it's like to shoot something with your friends, work with VFX artists, and make an actual film. And I'm sure that it was a blast to work on, like you can feel the passion through the screen. And now those are skills that he can keep building and make the next project even better. And I hope people see this kind of thing and realize that you can actually accomplish a lot by just being patient and putting in the work, rather than just working with artists for a week but then doubling back to using AI because the videos take too long. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't dive into the Angel Engine shithole again. That whole situation just really pissed me off. Let me know if you want me to talk about that. But I'm gonna step off my soapbox real quick and just reiterate, this is a fantastic series and I can't wait to see more. So everyone please click on the link below and show Azun some love. He and the team really deserve it. As for me though,